The Anambra State Emergency Management Agency, SEMA, and the Nigerian Emergency Management Agency has continued their awareness tour to flood-prone local government areas across the state. The program, with a visit to Idemili South, Onitsha South, and Onitsha North Council areas, aimed to warn communities of an impending natural disaster projected by the Nigerian Meteorological Agency. Correspondent Onyinyahu Beze has details.
According to the prediction, the forecast could be as devastating as that of 2012, with both economic and extreme consequences. SEMA Executive Secretary Chief Paul Odenibo, represented by Mr. Chukwudi Onyejeku, stated in his address to the council members that the purpose of the sensitization is to cushion and minimize the effects of the flood and to alert locals to the impending tragedy. Chief Odenibo noted that floods are divided into flash flooding and coastal flooding, stating that flash flooding is mostly caused by human activities such as waste disposal in drainage, building houses along waterways.
Emergency and Onitsha South, for one of those local governments I identify as flood-prone areas. I went from NIMET and NISA. Ozi Arubazila Ebunde NISA particularly. But now where severe flooding, Ijin Kediegu, and Onitsha South to be identified as one of those local governments.
For his part, Mr. Emeka Obinwa said that as a result of the coastal flooding, residents living along the coast will begin to evacuate in order to avoid loss of life and property. Mr. Obinwa, who called for the reactivation of the Local Government Emergency Management Committee as the first responder to an emergency, also mentioned the provision of holding centers for those living along the Niger River's coasts.
This year, very close to even 2012, according to their prediction. Be that as it may, I when I see because all the 8 and then the consequences are very devastating. Sometimes on the fatal, on the woman, but the losses on the unquantifiable. So I went as because kuno dinjikere na kanya flooded.
The group, however, demanded that the message be properly disseminated to residents in order to mitigate the flood's effects. Receiving the delegates, the transition chairman of Onitsha South, Mr. Emeka Oji, and his counterparts from Onitsha North, Mr. Charles Ozoma, thanked the group for the initiative and stated that they are ready to support the group to cushion the effects of the flood.
So we know that it has come to stay over some years now, and it will continue until this climate issue subsides and then people begin to have some sort of respite, a way of government intervention. So we're always there expecting that government will come to do the needful. So we are ready.
From Onitsha North headquarters, Onye Agubeze reporting for ABS News.